Hey folks, with a warm Thanksgiving expected tomorrow, temperatures up in the upper 70s and low 80s. Thought we'd look back at some Thanksgivings. Can you remember a few of them, whether they were warm or cold? Somebody told me earlier this week, I remember when Thanksgivings were always cold 20, 30 years ago. Well, yes and no. We've had a couple, 4 when the temperatures stayed in the 50s since 1985, 2 of them when the temperatures were in the 60s, but most Thanksgiving days it's either been in the 70s or the 80s. 24 of them to be exact. We've had one when it hit the 90s. That was back in 2010 and right at 90. Warmest Thanksgiving in the last 30 plus years. And then the coolest was a 53-degree day in 1992. So there were some chilly ones, yes, but a vast majority of the Thanksgiving days have been a lot like tomorrow is going to be. Now here are your current temperatures, upper 60s and low 70s across the valley. A little cooler in Harlingen, Edinburgh, and Rio Grande City. Everybody else in the 70s. Our lows tonight will drop into the low to mid 60s. Every place except the beach, about 70 there. And then tomorrow back up in the 80s again, pretty much valley wide. So we'll add to that tally of Thanksgiving days with highs in the 70s and 80s. Now let's take a look at the rest of Texas. It's a little chilly when you get up north. 45 at Amarillo, Abilene's 44, Austin is 47. This is one of those days when you can really feel the difference between the middle of Texas and our part of Texas. 35-degree difference between here and Austin. So big change across the state, courtesy of this front that is running out of steam as it moves through. No more cool air will build in, but the front sits in the area for another 24 hours, so it could trigger an isolated shower. But very quickly, the winds turn back around to the southeast tomorrow because there's another front coming. That front due late Friday. With that front, again, maybe a brief shower and then slightly cooler for Saturday. We're talking 3 to 5 degrees, something like that. We continue going forward. Sunday, we're already beginning to warm up again because that front's gone. And here comes another one. So it gets warmer yet. By the time we get to Monday, temperatures probably up close to 90 again. Tuesday, this front comes through, and then Wednesday looks like probably the coolest day of the next 7 with temperatures cooling off behind the front. How much? Well, we go from the 80s to the upper 70s Saturday, back to 90 on Monday, and then boom, bottom drops out on Wednesday, only 68. Rain chances, not very big, but there'll be isolated showers around all the way through the weekend. Other than that, we're dry. Quick check of travel weather across Texas in the morning. San Antonio about 68 degrees. That's a noon temperature, so a cool start to the day. A lot of places in the 40s and the 50s early. By tomorrow evening, most readings in the 60s. We'll be a little warmer than everybody else. So us for tonight, 64. A spotty shower, some clouds later on. And tomorrow we're back to 84. A few clouds, some sunshine in the afternoon. Can't rule out a brief shower as the winds turn back around and come out of the southeast. Spotty shower possible on Friday. Same thing on Saturday. Sunday we're up to 87. Monday 90. The end of November. And then it'll feel more like the end of November and beginning of December by Wednesday, only 68. That is your updated First Warn 5 forecast.